Hey scholars, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the new terms for this week. So we're going to be studying figurative language and poetic structures. And you are going to be analyzing, which of course means looking at something closely. And you'll be looking to see how authors emphasize certain things, meanings, sounds, different things like that. So that just means it makes it stand out or give special importance to something. Okay, so some figurative language. This should be a review. So you have alliteration. I'm not going to spend too much time on all of these slides because you have this in your work, so you can go back and look at this more carefully. But this is just basically like a front rhyme here, where a lot of the same sounds are at the beginning of the words. Okay, like come and clean your closet. So the C, C, C. Okay, please put your pen away. A big bug bit the beetle, etc. Okay, simile, you guys know what this is, where you're comparing two unlike things using like or as. So as brave as a lion, for instance. Get my pointer, there we are. Metaphor that's similar to a simile, that's where you're comparing two things by saying that one is the other. An onomatopoeia, you guys all know what this is. This is when you have a word that sounds like the sound it makes. So like achoo sounds like a sneeze. Okay, and then this week we're also going to be talking about structure, how the writer actually puts the words on the page. Okay, and you guys have probably seen this in stanzas. You have groups of words. So you see this a lot if you look at lyrics. You'll see a lot of the time they'll have groups of words. The refrain is its own special stanza that gets repeated throughout the piece. And you're going to want to think about, why did the author group those particular lines together? Okay, so here's just another example of a stanza. And so you'll be analyzing the poems that you're looking at. So think about, why does the author use stanzas? They're grouping the ideas about nature together in this particular one. Okay, and then think about, why do authors end lines where they do? You'll notice in most of these poems, they're not written out in paragraphs. They end the lines in very specific ways. So think about, why does the author do that? What are they trying to emphasize at the end of the line? Or are they trying to use this next one called enjambment, where they end it, but the sentence doesn't actually end till after that next line. So they stop it and then they go on to the next line. So you're going to want to think about, why does the author end a line in the middle of a thought? So sometimes it's to speed up the reader so that they are pulled to the next line. Also, it changes the emphasis of the different words at the end of the line. So they might use that for rhyming. Okay, so you're just going to be thinking about, what is emphasized by putting that word at the end of the line. They do that for a very specific reason. It's not because they ran out of paper. Okay, form is super fun. Look at your poem to see if it makes some kind of a shape. A lot of times poems will be in different shapes to emphasize, to really call attention to what the subject is or something about the subject. Okay, and repetition, why are they continuing to use the same sound or word or phrase in a poem? So in the example here, it's kind of funny. I think some of you have been on some long car trips, and hopefully you've not experienced this, but this person is obviously sick in the car. So they repeat, I'm car sick, I'm car sick, I'm car sick. So think about, why are they repeating that? Okay, and this is probably my favorite. As you'll see, I've got some rap videos in the rest of the slideshow, but a lot of times we use rhyme internally. That means it's in the line. And then we also have external rhyme, where it's at the end of the line. Okay, and a lot of times they'll use the same sounds to change the pace of the reading because you automatically try to skip ahead to think about, okay, your mind is thinking, how is this going to rhyme? Sometimes it makes it more fun or more edgy. But then if there's a lack of rhyme, what does that mean? Maybe it's more serious. And is the author trying to connect these rhyming words? Okay, and then this is also fun too. Think about the rhythm. Think about the songs that you guys listen to. Think about what is the beat? How does the author create a beat? What words or sounds are stressed? Why are they stressing those? Okay, so if you think about some of the things that you guys have heard in lyrics, think about, is the singer angry? Are they sad? Is it fast? Is it harsh? Is it slow? So think about the beat and how does that affect the meaning? Okay, and then the next one I will let you guys look at on your own. And that is pretty much it. So go ahead and take a look at this more closely. You have the link right there, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.